statted.
It takes a lot of effort to move
Yo,
like this and heal.
I've been telling everyone this, but I would like to point it out again. Not everyone's going to make it through the prelude. I'm going to let anybody that wants to play try to play for it. You're not even going to have character sheets for it. It's going to be about decision making.
God.
I just want to note that Robin has already made a terrible decision. We are all Sky Williams fans, and you making Fiora just infuriates us.
I actually just did a job for
not-
Sky today, too.
I'm not being you're a jungle, so
It doesn't matter.
Oh god, jungle. New meta. It works, people.
oh, then maybe I'll be fucking Katarina instead then. Fucking secretly extremely skilled assassin.
There actually is a hitman class, but it's not going to work in the town setting.
From the dark
Stick with the Fiora one, that's fine.
Alright.
There's
He's definitely playing.
Oh wait, is there a sheriff? Can I be like the sheriff with a sniper rifle?
the night.
I don't
How
think
many sheriffs have sniper rifles? Yeah.
Also, the one thing I'm ruling out as far as functioning in the town is being a part of any kind of law enforcement.
Okay, fine, yeah. I'll just be
Into the night.
Headmistress Stewart, the school teacher.
Mitchell, what are you making?
I'm a doctor.
I thought somebody was going to be throwing a teddy bear around.
That was definitely not me.
I think that was Jay that originally came up
It
with
takes a
that.
lot of effort to move like
But yeah,
this
I'm
and
gonna be the
heal.
hot school teacher who's secretly an extremely skilled swordsman.
I'll be the judge of how extremely skilled you are.
If we make it to the prelude,
This.
Yeah.
which is still worrying me.
You're not going to be statted up or anything. This is a very narrativist system, and it actually has a rule set for preludes where you don't roll off stats and everything because it's supposed to introduce you to the story.
Shadows.
And I'm sort of using this as the filter to see who's going to make it more than a couple of sessions anyway. This is not a forgiving system.
Alright.
There's a sanity meter.
If I
My session was a little more forgiving.
Yeah, like we killed off Weasel by enough of life.
Can I also be a whore? I'll like
Well,
seduce
half of you are gonna die coming up soon in my game.
from the
I'm gonna
dark.
seduce
Yay!
people what I want.
Well, if you can't find a magician to cure this magical ailment that wasn't even caused by the dryad,
Shadows.
it was caused by something else.
Oh god.
Huh?
Never mind.
Huh?
Trying to figure out how it wasn't the dryad.
She
It
was
takes a
corrupted
lot
by
of effort
something.
to move like this and heal.
Clearly it was that fucked us up. Everyone but me, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, because your orbs. I don't know, maybe it's like
The orb saved your ass just to get
Yeah.
stronger.
5%
Yeah, that's-
protects you from the corruption.
That's not a good thing character motivation-wise. I'm gonna start liking this thing.
No, you won't.
Oh. So yeah, school teacher's fine, and you can have fencing as a hobby. I'm not saying you're like a master swordsman or anything, but yeah.
Oh, she
One of
fences
my
with a
Japanese
ruler.
animes.
Maybe for giggles you teach. Maybe for giggles you teach like an extracurricular like fencing course.
You can be like the fencing club
I
advisor.
want my skill in swordsmanship to be a
What
secret.
about a mechanic? Can I be a mechanic?
You could, but I've already kind of built a hook around your character concept.
Oh, I know.
I thought you said hook
I
there.
was just trying to give other people ideas who haven't.
Oh, and by that you mean Eve.
Oh, Eve's the only one? Never mind then. Eve's gonna be a
It takes
vampire.
lot of
Get over
effort
it.
to move like this.
She's
Secret
that is okay. In other games in the same setting, that might work. In this particular splat book, that is quite possibly the worst idea you could ever have.
So then Eve's gonna be a stripper.
I was,
She
yeah,
can
thinking
be
that.
a prostitute that kills people. Prostitute
I
murderer.
must.
After she gets her money, she murders them.
Okay, Dexter.
There actually is a vagrant
like Jeffrey
profession I can build a prostitute.
Bizarro GTA.
Less of Dexter, more like Jeffrey Dahmer.
No, that's inverted of Jeffrey Dahmer. He was You're saying
What?
that
A hooker.
he's gonna be a hooker that
Seduce men into having sex with them, and then he would kill them.
Do you have the server up, by the way? I need to fix my shit for leveling up.
Into the night.
I'll do it next. I'll do it
Shadowrun,
tomorrow.
right? You guys are making your characters.
Shadowrun. I was looking at Shadowrun. It looks super cool.
It is amazing. I want to play it, but you guys are like, no, I don't want to make a character. I only got Andrew to make one.
Hey, I'm ready to make a character.
I kind of just read. I just kind of read it. It was kind of super confusing.
I've been trying so hard to learn the system so I can actually run a game once because people have been telling me to do it for fucking 10 years.
It's simple because when somebody does something, like just another person, you just look at the attributes and then do a contested roll. So it's their cluster of fucking P6s versus yours, and if the numbers of 5s and 6s, the highest number wins.
That's actually pretty much how this goes. What I'm getting at with it is that I don't want to make everyone learn like the specifics of like character creation system. That's why I'm offering to help everyone through it so they can focus on the story aspects. I want to try and take the numbers out of it as much as they can.
Just randomize mine. I don't give a shit.
No, we'll get yours fixed up.
Randomize it.
Once you actually have it made up, using stuff is extremely simple. You have dots for stats. You roll the attribute plus the skill you're using in D10s based on the number of dots you have. That's it.
Sorry that I was kind of tired for this session, by the way.
You explained it to me.
I enjoyed this session.
Me
I
too.
too have enjoyed this.
I tried to
From
make it so it was fun for everybody. And Mitchell, I had to force you to get out of your shell.
Yeah, I was
punched a
half
tree.
like signing up for classes while this was going on. So I was like
takes
flipping
a
back
lot
and
of
forth.
effort to move like this.
Yeah, I started just downloading stuff after you.
Bob, and you're definitely gonna like the next one.
Or am I gonna get freed
Freed? You are free.
of my curse?
Curse.
Freed from your flesh.
It's an illness. I just called it a curse. So,
When do I get freed from my disease?
so who do you think? Where do you guys think you got it? She got it from?
No, oh man, it can't have been from the little girl.
What?
Please no. I don't,
Huh?
it can't be from my little girl.
Why would it come from Kate? That makes no sense. She's not.
My little lowly can't
If
be.
you're the fucking dungeon
infectious.
master and you're gonna
I don't know,
pull a
the
fucking
hawk.
plot twist, then you're gonna be like, Kate
Already-
secretly had
already
turbo
instilled
asthma.
thought. Need to instill it.
Pull some shit like Kate secretly had turbo asthma, mega asthma, and fucking gave it to you, and now you can't turn into a human anymore.
Asthma is contagious.
I know that, obviously.
Damn it, Jim, I'm a druid, not a doctor.
What was the
Doc.
last thing you came in contact with, Robin, before you started coughing and couldn't transform?
Night is my veil.
Hawk.
I did punch the shit out
The
of
dryad,
the
not the dryad.
Not the dryad.
Damn. I don't know.
Is it
She
E?
didn't come into contact with the hog.
Close enough where the hawk coughed and she got it.
What?
I must.
I was like, at least a good, like...
Oh, you tried.
Spoilers.
You tried to climb the tree.
I was a good, like, 10 feet from him.
No, it should have been obvious because the hawk keeps fucking coughing.
Shadow.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
when you
Dude,
first met it.
all the fucking time.
How did I miss that?
Is there a vet in the
Oh,
nearby
yeah.
town?
That's everywhere.
This way.
I am a vet.
You can go
You
up
see,
to
you
the
just
nearest
need to
tree
feed
and
the
knock
bird a
on it.
knuckle sandwich.
Can we call him Melora? do we have like cell phones to be like, hey Melora?
She's gonna tell you to go get naturally selected, nerd.
I know. Get naturally selected.
Since they don't have kids.
Into the night.
The illness is actually not uncommon. It's like a form of chickenpox. But there's no like
It takes a lot of
remedy
effort
for
to
it,
move
meaning
like
that
Spoilers!
they die from it. It's not spoilers.
I'm gonna die?
Is it
We're all
because
gonna
she's an
die.
Andalite bandit?
Yeah.
So you're
Is that
saying
why
that?
she's stuck in animal form? Because she stayed that way for more than an hour?
Goddamn
They were saying
animorphs.
So you're saying that the hawk is actually a druid as well? because he's the one. Because the Hawk is the one who
Well,
did.
explain why Kate Mitchell coughing.
He sounds a special form of chickenpox in Druid.
I always seem to get sick when I play D&D. I don't understand why.
Oh, I'm getting sick. I'm gonna die from fucking turbo mega druid cancer.
Like, I was playing another campaign, a bunch of rats bit me.
Look, this game is not just about you, Robin. Now, you gotta think of other aspects. You know, if you die, you can just make a new character.
I can make a new character.
Yeah, just use all your items and experience and start at level 1 with a level 5s. Guys, look at my roll. I roll like 12s all the time. I'm rolling 28. What the fuck?
Why are you gonna kill me off? Like, is Kate gonna die too?
Who's coughing again?
Me and Kate and
Yeah, me, Kate, and malaria, I think.
yeah, malaria has malaria.
So that's 3 graves.
Ironic that malaria is sick.
Yeah.
3 graves I have to go pick out.
It's actually disrespected.
Great. No, we're gonna find a way to heal this. Fix this. I don't know.
Thank God you guys have some sort of magical item that tells you things.
Remember that shitty wizard?
Remember that shitty wizard is eventually gonna save my life now? Yeah, we're best friends. We're best friends now.
Shadows beckon.
Yeah, it sounded like I growled at him and shit in his garden.
Oh, you tried to shit in his garden, except when you opened the door, it was an astral plane.
On your cornflakes.
I guess shit in his garden at one point, I think.
I don't know what you call this.
Yeah, it's like, during like the session while we were in his house, I said, I was gonna go take a shit, and I said to say
and I
that I
told you
actually
that when
went to
you
go take
opened
a
the
shit in his
door,
garden.
it was an astral plane.
Finally, I took a shit in his fucking house. I'll take a shit in his fucking plants inside the house.
Save you then.
Take a shit in his fucking ficus.
Bye.
Wait, is the illness damage over time? Because when I on the kitchen.
Have you taken any damage?
I don't know.
No? Damn it. Shame.
Shit in his fucking ficus.
Wait, I didn't shit in his ficus, so save me, hopefully.
It takes a lot of effort to move like this and heal.
He doesn't know I shit in his ficus. I just gave him fertilizer. He should thank me. Pretty sure cat shit can be used as fertilizer.
Into the night.
Oh, those goblins. Why, Eve? Why? What did they ever do to you?
They look too tasty.
From the
One of them looked at her funny while she was. One of them looked at her funny with his pants down.
No, what was funny was she enthralled those two, and then when she realized she was gonna get caught, she just let him go. She's trying to tell him to climb the tree.
What's funny is that she rolled acrobatics on accident. She didn't mean to fucking dance and entertain them.
That was actually my idea.
She didn't mean to like dance and entertain them, but that's what got us into their camp.
I was actually tempted to ask Eve to start dancing again so I could have easier time stealing.
He distracted them so that Kate can.
I just like how he came out of nowhere and nobody even questioned it. He's like, suddenly appears next to the fire. Hey, Eve! Let's go! Just giant puffed out pockets. Eve! We gotta go!
Yeah, his bag's like overflowing. He's got like fucking wine falling out of his bag. Eve, I'm ready to go!
Oh, that was great.
Should have said that his pockets were puffed out or something.
into the night.
Watching
You
you
like
play.
paladins?
Yeah.
Where's my quadra?
My quadra dream.
Alright, I'm so tired. I think
It takes a lot of effort to move like this in here.
Quadra dream.
Oh, if you didn't hear the story,
The night is
my sister's dog had a seizure and died.
Oh my gosh! It died.
Oh my god,
No,
what?
whoa, no, it was resuscitated. Calm down.
from the darkness.
And I already told you this, I thought, Eve.
I know, no, why'd you say it died?
Because that's what happens when your heart stops beating for 30 seconds.
Actually, died is when your brain stops for 6 minutes.
Oh. But, yeah,
This
what Chris thinks happened is Dozer licked his shoes, which he went with a really heavy duty degreaser. And so, yeah, that's what I said.
I haven't encountered this.
I thought you used AD and her AP recall.
it takes a lot of
But
effort
I've had to
move
watch the
like
dogs
this
since
in
it
here.
came back from the animal vet, and I haven't slept.
The animal vet as opposed to like, human vet.
You know, prevent seizures.
I've been in Nam, show me a squirrel.
I'm tired. You go fuck yourself. Shut with that. You just take your penis, remove it, and stick it up the butthole.
There's other ways to fuck yourself, just saying.
That's
If
it.
you're too tired
That's
to
the
go-
only way to do it. The true
It's the
way.
American way.
I know, right? Or if it might not be long enough, but it might stretch enough. You can just wrap it around. Oh.
I like to see people do that.
Okay, if you're wrapping your cock around your waist,
Oh, they do this, like,
Stretching.
it's like, they're, like, managed to fit their cock
like,
inside
fuck,
their-
Dalzine, shit.
Like you'll never get enough blood to fill the damn thing, but you can stretch it miles.
I'll tell that to Eve, she'll take it as a challenge.
Challenge accepted.
I can too get enough blood to fill this thing.
Oh, that's a pun, because she's a vampire.
Into the
Obviously.
No,
Oh, shit, she's dying too. What that happened?
Is you playing?
She's playing League, yeah.
Oh, she's streaming it too.
That's why she's
I'm playing ranked, sorry.
like an Irish stepchild.
I've been watching it for like 10 minutes.
And everyone in chat's like, yeah, wrapping cocks around waist.
What's wrong with that? I thought everybody does that. Thought it was the norm.
It doesn't do that. God.
It does. For me, it does. What's wrong with you guys?
Weirdos.
Get on my norm.
I'm looking through like feats to pick, and there's one I'm kind of eyeing off, but it'd be so bullshit to randomly just pop this out in the middle of the wilderness. But linguist prerequisites in 13 benefits: choose 3 languages. You can now speed, read, and write those languages fluently.
Well,
Walking around, oh, I can speak Goblin, Supernal, and I don't know what else now.
how many different languages did you speak in the last two, or hear spoken in the last 2 sessions?
Several.
night
Common.
is my veil.
Goblin and
Goblin. It has to be what you don't know. Goblin.
Oh, that Garrett is dead.
I saw Connie get out.
Can I speak cat?
Please, please. Can you speak cat?
I think it's called Wild Tongue, anyways, being able
Yeah.
to talk to animals.
Yeah, I don't think you can get. I don't think only Jews can
From
have
the
that.
darkness.
Let him speak wild tongue so he can understand me.
You're the one that didn't pick the beat.
Oh, just I thought I was level 4 before, but I guess I'm level 4 now. So I took the backstabber feat.
Oh, good job.
Yay.
Using something that you never had. I love it.
Whoops. I bet I was level 4 already. I guess not.
So apparently there's a feat that anybody can take to swap out strength for whatever stat they choose for melee attack rolls.
Yeah, discipline or something like that, right?
Melee
It
training.
takes a lot of
Yeah,
effort
that
to move like
They only
this.
get half it on damage, which makes me like my little skull thing even more, because I get the full thing.
Just dancing, man.
Just dance in front of a little dog. Just dance down.
Orb expertise. +1 to attack rolls with an orb, +1 to squares of forces and movement when using an orb. I'm gonna learn how to use the evil ball as a weapon.
What, Shadow Ball?
Beat you over the head with the dragon egg.
She suddenly becomes Oriana. He just like throws the ball at people and it kills them.
Why didn't you let the egg go near the dragon?
I suggest you.
Because
What would have happened?
it hasn't gotten along well with dead things.
What are you talking about? It makes them just die.
Come back to life. And,
As soon as their soul.
No, name one thing that it ate that came back to life.
The goblins in the very first encounter
No.
got turned into
It
undead.
takes a lot of effort
No,
to
it
move
didn't
like
That's
suck.
what my-
It
That's
didn't
what my
suck-
character thought happened.
It didn't suck any of their souls other than the mystic.
Well, it's been raising corpses.
That one instance.
And that one is no one wants to fight another dragon.
That's all my freaking 17 whiz scald needs to know to keep it away from dead shit. Sorry, 18 now.
Except you.
Never keep it away.
into the night.
Oh, what the fuck is that new thing? Aether Wisp?
Uh-huh.
Oh, when did that get? I haven't read the patch
The
notes.
the patch came out today. They nerfed Rengar to the ground. They
It doesn't sound like a buff anymore.
nerfed Gragas to the ground.
I don't know about that.
That's all I read. I know that half the stats were improved, but like everybody's insane. It's a giant nerf.
I've played a couple of games with Gragas's and they've seemed even harder to kill and even more painful.
Yeah, they made him into like a.
The night.
They made him into more of like a melee AP fighter rather than just like a fucking barrel sniper.
Until I had like 10 kills and my ego was getting decked with Of course, this is also a diamond Gragas, but that's beside
The Gragas is still kind of strong.
And I haven't played League in forever.
I'm in plat
Huh.
2 now.
I don't think I've hit level 30.
If enough people make Shadowrun characters tonight, I could host the first Shadowrun game.
What
What
shadow?
exactly do I need to do to just make one? Do I need to like come up with the concept?
I must.
Hmm?
No, you have to build one.
There's a character generator sheet that like tells you if you go over point limits and stuff, and you just select what you want. So like if you want to make a gunslinger, you just pick those kind of attributes and skills. And
I can't really take that tonight though. I have
Alright, what's
another
that
morning.
character sheet?
Lab tomorrow.
look under the group comms. I put it
Alright.
somewhere.
I'll probably do it tomorrow because I'll have time.
I'm kind of eyeing off a feat that might be handy.
What's that?
Ritual caster.
Does
All I have to do is be trained in Arcana or religion, and I can perform rituals, such as rituals of binding.
Right, I read that.
oh, you just want to be able to bind Eve.
Beckon.
Well, this
Also
has kind
consider-
of been part of my goal for the last couple of missions in my that cleric. I need some kind of book to do it though. Like performing a ritual is basically just following a cookbook for magic.
Dude, that Garen is nuts.
This way.
I want to try out Lich Bane.
It's the same. It just
No,
has
it's
different.
changed.
I thought it was the same. It just had different components leading to it.
Do what?
It was a different
On a com-
recipe.
On a
same
completely
thing.
different note, Monster Hunter, so fun.
Monster.
Yuck.
That game, you know,
Yuck.
people who don't like Monster Hunter, the game is so fun.
Like this in here.
You obviously haven't played the new Pokemons.
I beat it in like 16 hours.
Okay, so you're telling me you caught every single Pokemon that you.
I'm never playing that.
That's
national
not.
deck.
That's not beating it then.
I do have like a box of like over 100.
Beat it.
I feel uncomfortable
Just
when I'm
beat
listening
it.
to I feel uncomfortable listening to Steven telling some people to beat it.
I mean, I beat the Elite Four in like
In a
16
commanding
hours,
time.
and then like the rest of the time I was playing, I just trained a bunch of level 100s and I'm at 40 now. So I stopped
It
playing.
takes a lot of effort to move
That
like
sounds
this.
like Jesus.
Just want to get to hear Steven tell people to beat it in a commanding tone.
Ooh,
This way.
Evelyn,
Alright, I almost fell asleep.
everyone is dead.
So.
Whatever.
Stefanos, I'll leave it up for you.
Huh?
I'll leave Fantasy Grounds open for you, but I'm gonna go to bed.
Appreciate it.
Ooh,
You guys have a good night.
You do.
night.